I'm going to show you how to make one of these beautiful heart-shaped orgonites with the organic and the inorganic material in there. Absolutely stunning piece. So let's get started. So I have my mould, which I've cleaned up. Make sure there's no fluff or any old resin in there, and you clean it up with some old, not old, but acetone on a cotton wool. And then I've mixed up my resin already. I've mixed up quite a lot here, because it'll probably take about 100 mils to fill this mould up. And then we just pour it in, and we only want it up to about 1/3 full of the actual mould. So we pour this resin in so it's about 1/3 full. I'll just do 2 for now. I'll put that aside. I have my dried flowers, which I've personally picked and dried. Look at the vibrant colours that we've got going on here. And then all we do, this is very simple, we put the flowers into the resin. So let's put a bit of orange, a bit of yellow, and let's put a bit of purple in there. And then get your cocktail stick and then just squidge it down. There we go. There you are, my little beauties. In you go. And let's do another one. Let's do this one here. A bit more of the orange flowers. A bit of yellow. And it doesn't matter which way you put it in. It's all going to look very good. Let me just get the camera and show you exactly without having to throw the camera into the mould. And let's squidge them down like so. There you go. So once you've done all of them, cover it up with a plastic container and leave it to dry for about a day. Okay, now we come to the second layer of the heart orgonites, and this is where we put the copper spirals and the turquoise or any gemstones, crystals that you would like to add, whatever you feel that you want to. So here's the ones that we did yesterday, the top layer where the organic material is, and now we're going to do the second layer, which is of the inorganic. So I've mixed up my resin already, and we pour it in again to the halfway mark of the mould. So we pour it all the way in to the halfway. I've mixed up quite a big batch. It roughly takes about 50 mils of resin to fill the whole of the mould up. And there we go. And it pours. So lovely even to watch the resin. And there we go. And there's the last one over here. Pour that in. Now, as you probably know, I've got my copper spirals. I think I need to do a bit more now. So get a handful, pop them in. See, simple as that. Just pop the spirals in like so. And then you can get a toothpick and you can move them around to have whatever which way you would like them to be. And then you can get your crystal of choice. Here I've got some Chrysocolla, and I'm just going to pop a few bits in. You can use whatever you want, whatever you feel best to work with, and just pop them in and twiddle it around with a cocktail stick if you wish to place them in any order that you would like. I like to leave it as random as possible because it just turns out beautiful whichever way you do it. And then again, you leave this outside or in a well ventilated room covered up for 24 hours. Heart orgonites, I would suggest when you've put your second layer of resin in and you put your copper coils or any metal that you want to put in, check the resin. If it's a bit tacky, a bit sticky, this is probably the ideal time to put the wood in, because wood floats. So if you can put your wood in, it will stick to that resin, so when you put your third layer on, it won't rise to the top. So get your piece of wood, pop it in, get your cocktail stick and press it down into the resin. Now you don't want the resin to be too soppy, otherwise the wood will sink to the, it wouldn't sink, but it will leave a nasty bit of indentation in the resin and you'll be able to see it. And then if you want, you can put some crushed up crystals, if you like, into there. And then just maneuver it around. And then just press all your wood bits down. And now leave this to dry for 24 hours. Okay, today it's finally the day to release the heart-shaped orgonites from their home for the last week. Now they're ready to pop because they're hard. Here we go. And what we need to do is to get our fingers underneath the mould that you're going to pop out. And let's just focus in on there so you can see a little bit better. And then we just push with our fingers up and out it pops. Now it's got a fair bit of extra bit of resin on the sides which can be pulled off. And you can sand it all down. And there's the orgonite. It's an orange one. And then what I do is I put it on a silicone sheet that I made. I'll show you how to make him. I use silicone because it avoids the orgonite sticking. If you were to put this on pieces of paper or anything else, the chances are it will stick to the actual resin piece. So if you make a sheet out of silicone, you're not going to get that stickiness. Let's pop another one for you. Let's choose this one at the bottom. Again, pop your fingers underneath and push, and up it comes. And then here you go, you've got the orgonite. Here we are. Now don't handle them too much at this stage because they need to air dry for another couple of days until all the stickiness is gone. And that's where you put it on your silicone sheet to let it air dry for a while. Okay, thank you for watching this video, and I shall see you soon. Bye.